Hey, welcome back. Here's our hypotenuse, part of the hypotenuse and leg video. So we just looked at what do I do if I have an altitude. Now I'm going to look at what do I do, how can I use a leg in a similar fashion. Well, your ratio, your proportion, well, I guess proportions and ratios are different, but that's beside the point. You're going to put the leg. Now, if you have a leg, you're going to treat that like the altitude in the other problem type. Put the leg diagonal from itself such that you will multiply the leg times itself when you go to solve this. And then the leg did not cut the hypotenuse into two parts, right? It didn't do that. The altitude does that. So because it didn't cut it into two parts, I'm not going to use the two parts. I'm going to use the whole hypotenuse, and I'm only going to use the one part closest to the leg. So part of the hypotenuse closest to the leg. So what does that look like practically? It's leg, where's my leg? There's the leg, x. X is the leg, so x is going to go in both fractions, and I'll use the whole hypotenuse of 25 and the part that's closest to the leg. All right, so again, it's the leg goes in both fractions, and then it's the whole hypotenuse and the part of the hypotenuse closest to the leg to fill in the last two blanks. So even if the leg is a whole number, even if the leg is not x, it's still going to go in both fractions. The whole hypotenuse, what is the whole hypotenuse here? Well, that is x. So x goes in one fraction, and 36 is that part of the hypotenuse closest to the leg there. So 36 goes in that last blank. All right, I'd like you guys to try number 11. So if you could pause the video, write out your proportion, and then unpause and check your work. So your leg is 14 root 6. Even, I could put whatever I want in there, doesn't matter. Even if it was a weird decimal, I could put e in there, doesn't matter. Your leg goes in twice, diagonal from itself, and then you put the whole hypotenuse and the part of the hypotenuse closest to the leg. All right, I'm going to draw you one more. That looks vaguely like a right angle. It's kind of close. So we'll pretend that's a right angle. I'll draw my altitude. Altitude. Let's go with 23x 42, and I probably shouldn't put 17 there. Let's just do that. Or you know what? No, I'm going to change it. Y, Z. Why not? It doesn't matter. Same procedure. So pause the video, write your proportion, unpause and check your work. All right, so how would this go? Leg, where's my leg? 23 is the leg. 23 goes in both fractions, diagonal from itself, so you're going to end up multiplying 23 squared, equals, what's the whole hypotenuse? Y. What's the part of the hypotenuse closest to 23? Well, it's either Z or X. X looks like it's closer to 23, so it would be X. 23 over y equals x over 23. That's how you solve these problems if you're given a leg or if you're using a leg to find another side. And then we will have that 2-question quiz at the end of class tomorrow, so be prepared for that, and I will see you then.